strategic partnerships are becoming more and more important.
I would say that the opportunity here is probably twofold, in my opinion. The first is you get beyond the classical producer-vendor-customer relationship of a transactional relationship. Because of who's here and the folks that you interact with, there's an opportunity to get beyond that to a higher level of, you know, what's in the pipeline, what's the partnership opportunities that, you know, to use the cliche win-win, but what are the opportunities that really afford both parties an opportunity to move forward beyond just a transactional, you know, cash for product sale.
You know, you guys have done your work as far as qualifying not only the vendors here and the suppliers that they're legit, but the guys, the producers that are coming are more progressive minded. They're open, they want change, they want to get better, and if it's not that, they're probably not going to be here. You know, so I think they're here. You know, they're successful people, you know, that are here, and they're going to share some things that, you know, if you ask the right questions.
There was several suppliers that build equipment that said, if you have something you want us to build for you, we will build it. Don't think that the only thing we've got on the market is what you see in the catalog. We will customize whatever works for your system. We'll put stuff together, we'll help you use it, and we'll see if there's value to your system. And I think that's important to hear. You don't always hear that from the people that you talk to when you're ordering product and stuff like that.
At the end of the day, business is done with your friends and who you have those good relationships with. The exchange is what helps us shorten that process down, cut it in half essentially.
7 or 8 meetings yesterday, I walked away with 3 things that I think have a better than 50% chance of coming to fruition. If one of them hits, my time's been paid for tenfold, without question.
If I look at the series of state shows I'm about to do over a period of 2 months, which will end up being about 7 or 8 states in as many weeks, what I walk away from here on the first day is more substantial. If I look at the quality of the lead and follow-up is more substantial than those trade shows combined over the next 2 months.
The format itself is really neat to have that one-on-one time and no interruptions, no phone calls, no different than a trade show where there's not other people walking up and people that introducing themselves or interrupting conversation. So that's a really unique, different perspective than what we normally get.
It was great timing as far as some of the suppliers here. We were working on certain things, and this allowed me to concentrate and focus on how to move those things forward. And I really appreciated that. But the other part was I learned about new people and new things in the short time frame, and that was good for me also.
For us, it's a very efficient way to see several of the large producers in any industry in the span of 2 days, essentially, and you're coming into the meeting with well-rounded knowledge of what that particular producer is looking for, and we can have a good, quick conversation with them, with the decision makers, to really cut through and understand where we align and where the business opportunities are for each of us on both sides.
Dealing with the senior guys, you cut out some of this, what I would call, a lot of the sales guys, it's not necessarily strategic long term, it's I gotta get paid. Dealing with the senior guys, you can get to the real core of the business and understand their intentions, understand if they're gonna be there at the end of the day to give you this customer support that, for me, I might pay a little bit extra for. If I know that, hey, if I call him at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's gonna answer the phone.
Shows them that we as the manufacturer care about what's going on in their industry, and they can voice that directly to us.
We're a very science-based company. We believe in the rigor of the scientific method and validation of results and measurement. Finding like-minded individuals and companies, it's extremely important to, frankly, our sustainability.